Hey guys, please make sure you stand till the end. People make one common mistake that will destroy the engine. You will end up rebuilding or replacing it, which can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Super helpful video today. We're having a BMW X3 X4 that generation from year 2010 to year 2018. If you want to see how to drain your engine coolant, to flush engine coolant, stay with us, we'll explain that step by step. And one common mistake people make that actually destroys their engine, we will explain about that, what to expect. And if you need to buy any parts, tools, coolant, we'll share the information in the description of the video below for your convenience. So let's start on it now. So before we start, let us guys tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We show you guys how to fix multiple things. We fix engines, we fix guys transmissions, we fix bodywork. We show you how to fix engine codes, fuses, relays. We take them completely apart. We make at least 200 videos on every car. Why we do that? Because our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can by providing that information. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. Check out our YouTube channels. We guys have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. And if you need to buy parts, tools, to fix your cars, we're going to share the information in the description of the video below. Let's start on it now. So guys, now in order, first we need to drain the coolant, right? In order to do that, we need to go ahead on that BMW X4, X3 will be exactly the same way. We need to remove the engine undercover underneath, guys. All that will need to be removed so we can drain the coolant. So stay with us, we'll explain how to do that and we'll continue with the next step. So first, let's explain guys. Here we're going to get a few tools and we'll start removing the engine undercover. So we're starting with 8mm socket guys, okay, and we will need to start removing things now, okay. A few screws here and there, you will see towards the back, that's towards the transmission side on that X4, X3 will be the same way, other BMWs will be very close procedure as well guys. So, okay, let's see this one now. Okay, our machine is having a little bit tough time, but sometimes when we hit it in the ground it starts working. So let's see if that will be the case again. Let's tap it one more time in the ground and see if it's going to take care of it or we need to replace the battery. Okay, all we had to do is just tap it one more time. Battery is still good, so let's go ahead. Okay, and remove that one there. Okay, and this one. Okay, we see we're there. Perfect. Okay, it came out just like this one. Next we need to remove one on the other side, the same thing. So we're removing that one now there. Okay, wear eye protection guys, because here you will have sand, dirt in that cover quite a bit, okay. You will have some in the middle, I can see right there. Try to hold them, okay, straight, not to strip them. So here, we're on this one. And we have a few in the front guys, okay, towards the bumper here that we need to remove. So let's go ahead and do that now. And, okay, let's see if we have more here, one more in that corner. Okay, and now let's see if we can slide it back. Okay, we're gonna have one more. That looks like it's a 10. Okay, perfect. And one more nut like this on the other side. And it's going to drop, so kind of like hold it with your hand. Be prepared for things to leak out sometimes. Dirt, dust, oil, it's a BMW. kind of like they always drip a little bit. So we're ready here. So guys, here underneath now on that X3 X4 will be the same way. That's the intercooler, right? Instead of the radiator, that's intercooler. The radiator is right above it. Now we'll be replacing thermostat, guys. Okay, we'll be replacing the thermostat, which is right here, and we need more room to get to it as well. So this is way for us to drain the coolant. We will attempt to remove the intercooler. Okay, that's the intercooler. From what I see, it attaches, guys, okay, with 2 screws on this side. That's the outlet hose, and the inlet hose is on this side. Okay, and 2 more on that side, screws. Once we remove it, we'll be easily accessing the radiator, and we're actually going to free space for the thermostat so we can reach it as well. So that's the outlet hose, that spring. We're going to pull it out. Okay, and once you guys pull it out to a certain position, it should stay there. When that happens, we should be able, okay, to pull that hose out, which is, by the way, very limited space. Okay, it came loose. You can see that hose is loose. Now let's do the same thing to this side. Okay, I want to show you this one. It's the one right there. Okay, that's the one. So we need to do exactly the same thing, guys. Okay, you can see we're going to pull it until it's stuck in place. One side, then the other side, kind of like thing, until it's stuck there. Okay, it doesn't go anywhere. Perfect. You can see the spring is loose. Let me see. I pushed it back in. I'll get it out, and I just need to push the hose out. So guys, we're going to get a torque sturdy, and we're going to attempt to remove the 2 screws now. Let's see that. One. Okay, let's see the second one now. Okay, now we have 2 on this side that we need to do. So let me do them quick. On this side, you can see this one. So let's hold it just in case. I don't want it to drop and break something. Okay, that one is on my shoulder. Let me see if I can reach that one, or I have to. Okay, this one came out too. Okay, let's see now. Okay, go to the back, slide to the back a little bit. You see? Okay, to the back, right there. We have one thing holding. Let me show you. Okay, on this side, okay, right here, okay, right there, you need to lift up, slide back. Okay, and it came loose. Now, let me see. We have the hoses pre-loosened. Okay, 1 second. Here, the rubber seal on the bottom. We don't want to crack it. We don't want to break things. So let's see if it's going to come off. And it did, guys. You can see, just like this one. So you can see, guys, the intercooler came out just like this one. There is tricks to working on these BMWs. You don't have to take the whole car apart to do things. You can see how easy practically that thing was. 2 hoses, 4 screws, and under the engine cover, that came out just like that, guys. So that's how we do it on BMW X3 X4 for any of you needing help with that. So for draining the coolant, guys, okay, if you want to drain completely the coolant out of your BMW X3 X4 now, okay, without the intercooler, you see that's the lowest point on the radiator, right here. That's the lowest hose. So what you have to do, pop that spring and pull the hose out. It's going to leak out, it's going to make a big mess, be prepared. Now, in order to drain the engine good, okay, what you can do at that point too, you come on this side now, and that's your thermostat right there. That hose, if you remove it, guys, everything from the engine block and the thermostat will leak out, and that's one of the lowest points here that will drain completely too. So that's definitely, guys, okay, the way to drain the whole coolant if you need to. Just drain it, guys, to flush the system. So now, guys, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I want to show you. Okay, here. Okay, I'm trying to get the good angle. and we're going to pull that spring out for the hose there. Okay, things may leak out, always use eye protection. Glass, make sure the coolant is completely cold too. Okay, and that spring, let me see if I can get a good view. I'm trying to show it for you guys. Okay, that spring right there. We're trying to focus on the camera. Okay, right there. That spring, you see how it came loose, right? The spring right there. So now we're going to wiggle the hose and try to get it out, guys. So let me pass the camera. Here it's going to leak a little bit, quite a bit from everywhere. So be prepared. Okay, guys. It starts coming out. Okay, so we're draining now the thermostat here. That's the coolant coming out. Okay, always make sure that that coolant is cold. Perfect. Okay, now the thermostat starts leaking out. It got air. So now we're going to be prepared to collect the rest. So let's get one pen as well, so I can collect on the back side some. I think we caught most of it, by the way. Yeah, it looks like it's coming now. Okay, let me see if we have one pen quick. Okay, because it starts splashing here and there. Okay, let me switch the pen now quick. Okay, because it can catch a little bit more probably. It almost stopped too. Okay, we'll let it drain all the way. Okay, if we open the cap, we might get more out of the system, because probably it had vacuum in it. Let's see. Okay, still leaking here. Not much. We will let it drain, guys. Okay, all the way. And then we'll continue, okay, with the next step. So that's how we, guys, drain the coolant on that BMW X3 X4. As you can see, it should work for both. Now we explain what you need to do exactly, on which side you need to drain it if you're just flushing the radiator and stuff, but we recommend to remove it from the thermostat as well. That way you can drain it even better. But always use original BMW coolant, guys. That's another mistake that we see. People use non-BMW coolant, and that can cause quite a bit of damages. Next, make sure you bleed the cooling system. Don't just add coolant. If you add coolant and start driving, you may end up having an air pocket in that complicated cooling system, and as a result you may overheat the engine, destroy the head gasket, cylinder head, engine block. You may need the engine rebuilt or replaced at that point. So we have a video on the channel that will talk about how to bleed cooling system on BMW X3 X4. Check it out for any of you needing help with that. Thank you for watching. See you next time.